Hello, hello. Welcome in tonight, everybody. How's everyone doing? It's like I call the cats. Like I say nothing other than like the usual greeting, and one of them comes running in here. Hi, Barney. Oh, what? Oh, he immediately needs to go check on the computer. He goes, "Is the computer nice and warm?" But it's not because it was just turned on like 20 minutes ago, tops. It is not warm, bud. Also, they're playing, so that's also why he ran in here. But yeah, is he gonna get you? Oh, he is. I was gonna say, I see the other cat. Oh, hello. Hello, hello, parents. I was say I saw Kiev in the doorway, but he was just standing there, and then Barney and him were having like a stare off from under the desk to the doorway. I was like, who's gonna jump who first was the question. But yes, hello. Kiev, you're really trying hard to get a cord tonight, aren't you? I've know I said it last time I streamed. I wound up flipping like the computer around. So knock on wood, all the cords that Kiev rolled on are against the wall now. Instead of being out and visible easily. Uh but doesn't mean that there's no cords available. There are still some cords that he has access to technically. And like I can't have the computer butt up to the wall like flushed because also there's still cords plugged into the computer as well. Um so he was already checking it out just now, trying to see if he could squeeze his little way back there, but looks like we're good. They're back to playing on the ground, so we're probably fine for now. Also, speaking of computers, I will try to mail out yours to you, Mom, this weekend. I'm gonna put a note on my phone. 1 second. I know I can get it mailed out. It's just a matter of I need to remember to grab a box from IT because the IT department told me that they have a bunch of extra computer boxes that they don't want. So they said that I could swing by and just grab a box to make at least like the process of finding a box that the computer will fit into like easy because I can just get one from them. So put a note on my phone real fast to do that. But yeah, I'm gonna make the attempt to mail it out to you on Saturday. If for some reason I need to still plug it in after I am done streaming tonight and poke around with it just a little bit more. Uh, oh, yeah, no, that's true. Yeah, uh, yeah, everything's gotten extra expensive now. Um, but yeah, I need to poke around with it just a little bit more tonight when I get off of the stream because I think that there was like one drive or something that I'm missing off of the computer, so I just need to figure out what part what's the like part number in the machine. Which the only reason I was missing the drive well, it was because they wiped the computers, but I think it's one of those where I'm gonna have to open up the computer itself and like find the number on the inside. So when I was doing like all of the re-downloading and everything, that was like the only part that I was like, yeah, I'll grab that number later. But later is sooner than I expect it. Okay. I will at least make the attempt. But yeah, if it's not this week, I will at least make the I'll make the attempt. Do. If I could figure out how heavy it is, I was gonna say if I can figure out how heavy it is, I I was gonna say you could take it as a carry-on on the airplane. That would be so silly. I mean, I know people have done it. I don't think there's anything like innately wrong with a computer tower. Uh, I've taken like game consoles on the airplane before and like laptops. You just have to take it out of the bag, and let them like run it through the scanner. It's just a matter of like the size of it. So I will still make the attempt to send it to you anyways. Um, but if for some reason it is not mailed out to you by the time that you guys are here in town, uh either we will see, just out of curiosity, if it would even fit in a suitcase, like a carry-on suitcase, or if anything, uh if I already have a box that it would go into, if it's not mailed out by the time you guys are here, we could also do that on one of the days if we had to. Yeah, if you can put it in a backpack, uh-huh. This is how big it is. This is how big it is. It's a whole desktop tower. Like, it's big. It's not like heavy, but it's big. Yeah, it was like a backpack. I was like, I think you have forgotten how large desktop computer towers actually are. Yeah, I'll ship it. I'm like, in reality, I'm like, if it was one of those things where it was like, oh, the only way for you to get it home would be a carry-on, then like a wheeling carry-on suitcase would do. But yeah, I'll ship it. Like I said, I'll make the attempt on Saturday. I don't think I have any plans this weekend. As well, I have like loose plans on Sunday, for a couple hours, but I don't think I have like really any plans on Saturday. I'm gonna run a couple of errands. Oh, my shirt. It says, "Who's that wonderful girl?" And it has these two characters, and it's from there's a show that it's from called Nana Lan. I believe that this is Nana Lan, the like grandma, I think, but the little girl, I assume, is her granddaughter. But the meme that I always see it, and like the clips I always see, is like the little girl, it's this, and it's like the grandma's playing piano and she's singing a song. She goes, "Who's that wonderful girl? Could she be any cuter?" And the girl, the like green girl, whoa, the green girl comes through in her like her little princess outfit. It is hard to show it. What? Comes through in her little princess outfit with her little like wand, and she's like, ah, as her grandma Nana Lan is singing the "Who's that wonderful girl," which is the reason that I bought the shirt. Also, the shirt is very comfy. So on days like today, it was like a weird day where it's like cloudy and like super like foggy, and it looks like it's gonna be really cold. But it was also like in the low 70s. Now we're supposed to drop into like actual cold temperature, I think, starting tomorrow, and like rain. But it was like a fake out kind of cold. I mean, even though it said it was 70, it also, the temperature I think stuck around like 64 with the wind chill because of how windy it was. Yeah. Yeah, so I had a cardigan sweater thing on today just for the aesthetic, but the shirt is comfortable for those days when I go into work in the office and I just want to be like comfy and just like chill. Oh, hello, Lily. Nice to see you again. But yeah, I just want it to be chill today, so And I like it. It's like whenever people see it, when people see it and they clock what the shirt is, I'm like, that's good. Oh, that's not good. I feel like this is the perfect time then to find yourself a good niche hobby and find yourself some better friends. That it's not the easiest thing to do, but I feel like now is the time to drop all of those crap friends. Like or I guess all of the crap friends. Um if it was all of them. It is the time to invest in yourself. Find a hobby or something that you like. You know, find a common interest group somewhere for you to go meet cool people. Well, excuse me, OBS. Yeah, that just seemed like... Oh, cool. Okay. That just seems like a situation then where it's like the perfect setup for you to like... Yeah, that's just like as shitty as that situation is in general. It's like those are just like people that do not need to be in your mental headspace. So not having them in your life will suck for a bit, but also just find yourself some sort of hobby or something. If you already have one, see if you can find some sort of combined space. Oh, the Streets of Undermare. Oh yeah, sorry, we're playing Strange Horticulture today because I was trying to decide what I was gonna play. I was looking at my stream schedule. I had initially had What Remains of Edith Finch assigned out for Tuesday, but I did not stream yesterday. And then I had Strange Horticulture scheduled for today and then Friday. And I have been recently listening / watching Critical Role Campaign 4. Like the very first Critical Role that I'm actually like starting from the beginning and not just like watching clips of. And it's really good. See, this is why I'm like, you gotta find that niche. Because also when you find the niche, like the people that match you in your niche, then you'll feel like those people will support you, and like it's like those are gonna be your people that like will fit you and will like try new things, and you know you'll try stuff that they like and they'll try stuff that you like, and you know like you'll have like common interests, and then you'll also be willing to adapt, and like they'll just, I don't know, it'll just work. I'm like, coming from someone who has lived many years now and has had lots of just like mid friend groups, and then a couple of like really good friend groups, like a couple of really good ones right now. I have more recently been like hyper fixating on Critical Role because of Campaign 4 starting, and I was like, ooh, because the character designs looked really cool, and then I was seeing clips on TikTok, and I'd really like dove into it, and so I just started the first episode today. I'm only like 2.5 hours into the 4-hour long like episode 1, and it's really good. But I think I've mentioned Critical Role and D&D, and like we've started doing some D&D stuff after hours at work, so a couple of my coworkers are like teaching us that, like everyone who's interested in learning D&D, teaching us how to play and are playing with us, and it feels like I'm picking up D&D as like another like fun little like hobby as someone who plays board games and stuff for fun as well. And it was cool because the other day my friend was like, ooh, we might be able to, or he was like, hey, would you be interested like doing occasional D&D on Monday? He's like, I just think it could be kind of fun. And I was like, Yeah. I said I've never DM'd, but I'd be very interested in trying. Like, I'm down 100%. Like, everyone that we're inviting, thank you. It's like everyone that we're inviting to like try it out or whatever. It's like no one's like tried it before. But I'm like, yeah, I'm down. Like, I feel like I am dabbling in being a player character, and I've had some failed D&D campaigns in the past, and so it'll be cool to try to be a DM. And I feel like playing with people that have never played either, it's kind of like, yeah, DM, Dungeon Master. And they also, it's either DM, Dungeon Master, or GM, Game Master. But it also kind of feels like if I mess up and make a mistake or whatever, it's kind of like whatever I say is just kind of like, it will just be what it is. And they're just like fully like down to try it out. And then I was like mentioning Critical Role, and I was like, ooh, I'm like, it'd be really cool to do like a Critical Role cosplay group at some point, because we do a lot of cons and cosplay groups and stuff for various events. And usually I get like, you know, added into them and whatnot, and then I do a cosplay group of something that either I'm like super interested in, or I join because I'm like excited to do the cosplay group with them. But I was like, yeah, it'd be kind of cool to do a Critical Role one, but I'm like, I don't think any of them really like listen or watch Critical Role. And I had just mentioned it. I was like, it doesn't be anytime soon, but I just made like a side comment. And a couple of my friends were like, you know what? They were like, I'm down. They're like, I don't need to watch it to cosplay from it. Like, if the characters are cool, I'm down. And I was like, yes. I was so excited. I was like, yes. I was like, this is like the friends supporting friends kind of things. Like, I appreciate it that it felt kind of like in that moment, it was like the what is it, like relying on each other and kind of like figuring out and like exploring interest from each other. I liked it. I'm gonna sleep on your advice. Thank you. I love your. Oh, I hope you have a good night's sleep. And yeah, I'm like just figuring out if there's like a cool, like, I don't know, like just some cool little like hangout things or something that you could find in your area. I feel like just literally anything, because those people are just not worth your time. Trust me. At the end of the day, you'll look back and be like, I'm so glad that I am not friends with those people anymore, because it's like, you'll be like, wow, I'm so glad I'm not, and I've like grown as a person or changed in this way or felt more comfortable doing XYZ. 1 second. Oh, thank you, Mom. One moment, my cat just knocked off cords that are not the computer cords, but are additional cords. So I'm just gonna set them back up. I'll be right back. Okay. he only knocked off like the power strip that had some cords plugged into it. But because it has cords that and like stuff that's controlling the lights behind me, I wanted to make sure that they were good and that they weren't like half unplugged or, you know, getting warm and like touching the carpet or anything crazy. But yeah, we're gonna play Strange Horticulture, because when I did see it on my schedule, I was like, ooh, I've been watching Critical Role, Campaign 4, and instantly, I will say instantly, Octus and Tyranny were like the two characters so far in like the 2.5 hours I've watched, and then all the clips I've seen. But especially from like the 2.5 hours that I've watched, they're the characters that we've been like fully introduced to, that I was like, I like them, like instantly, like have really enjoyed their characters. I know that there are other ones I've seen in clips that I'm excited to see like get played in the game. But I was like, I think strange horticulture for some reason is giving me like similar vibes, and maybe it's just because of the way that like Brennan has set up the world for campaign 4. It kind of has like parts of it kind of like give this kind of aesthetic in my head. And then also the strange horticulture with like the talking cat and the covens and cults and stuff like that kind of also feels like a little bit of that weird, I don't know, it's like the inner workings of the different factions and houses and like noble families and stuff that I know are going to be a big part of Critical Role campaign 4. And I don't know, my brain is like very much so on that right now. So I was like, this has also been a game that I've been wanting to check out, because I don't actually remember if I bought it for my Switch Lite or if I have it on my wish list. I might have picked it up for my Switch Lite when it was like $2 or something, but then I never actually played it, because once I got it on the Switch Lite, I think I was like, ooh, I'm gonna wind up starting to stream, and because I'm gonna start streaming, I actually want to play that on stream. So, but yeah, we're gonna play it now. In the streets of Undermere are narrow. The streets of Undermere are narrow and claustrophobic. In many places, the buildings lean out at the upper floor so that neighbors can reach across and shake hands, or more likely, exchange unpleasantries. What? They can yell at each other. They can like flip each other off and yell. Strange Horticulture is a small. It's called that. Is a small shop situated away from the main thoroughfares, but it has the advantage of being one of the few buildings in Undermere that stands alone. Plants, you may have noticed, need light, and light is in short supply at street level in this town. Recently, the shop passed to me after the death of my uncle. There is much to learn, but one thing is already clear. The rare and unusual plants that he stocked have their uses after all. Day 1, Friday. This game features some small text. If you're having difficulty reading, you can hold shift to zoom in. Nice. I found it, an excerpt on the elusive wandering Bew. Come to the library in Ambleside and I'll tell you all about it. I even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Simone. P.S. Give Helen Bohr a good scratch behind the ear from me. Okay. Oh. Hello. I'm supposed to give you a scratch behind the ear? The will to explore, a closer inspection, a rising dread. Okay. I'm gonna select that because it was glowing. I must have walked past this shop 100 times without ever stopping to look. What a wonderful place to spend your day surrounded by plants. Oh god. I came here because I have an unusual request. At night I hear whispered voices, too faint to hear clearly, coming from the floor above me, but nobody lives up there. Okay. The rooms are empty. My curiosity has gotten the better of me. I must find out what they're saying. Okay, you want St. John's poppy. Oh, whoa. Is this it? Closer inspection. The flowers are made up of small blue, many smaller bluer flowers. They smell pleasant. Is this it? Use plant. I need to be more careful. That wasn't St. John's poppy. I must be better prepared next time. Sorry. I thought it was because of the shape. I guess they're all that shape. Okay. Labels. Oh, I don't know what you are. Archive? What is this? Book of plants. Wait, yeah, I need this. St. John's poppy. The vibrant petals of this flower can be brewed to the bright red with a yellow center. Oh, it's these. Okay. Put that back in there and put these back in there. Bright red with yellow center. Use plant. Nice. St. John's poppy. Plant identified. Rewards book entry. Collect. Yeah, we got our first Steam achievement too. According to legend, clavilium can be used to open any lock, no matter how complex or secure. The heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Click to close and add to book. Nice. Boop. Another customer. And pet the cat. Oh, I can't. David Schaefer. Good morning. Bloody awful weather out there today. Good for the plants, though, eh? Got a letter for you. Oh. Oh, we got the will to explore. Whoa. Oh. Ghostforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger. Just as I had come to fear that wickedness had infected the heart of every soul in that cursed place, I began my recovery in the woods to the south of town with a group of travelers. On the northeast corner of the wood, I sat and stared at a bright flower, and tears flowed down my face at the reminder that there is beauty in this world. I shall be returning to Undermere soon. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Oh, letters right there. Oh, I can put you in there too. Nice. Next, the will to explore. Well, let's talk to you first. Something's got those witches in the forest stirred up. They're not letting anyone through. I had to take the long way around down through Back Barrow. I never did trust that sisterhood. Anyway, I'm here now, and I brought Bennett from the south to trade for some lemon dandy. Hardly worth the trouble when you factor in the extra miles I've had to cover to get here. Oh, complain to someone else. You're still here. Lemon dandy. Yeah. Curled leaves. Okay, so it needs to look generally like that. This one? Yes. Curled leaves. Yeah. Use plant. Nice. Collect. New plant acquired. Okay. Let's close this and put this back in here. And then that's our new plant. The will to explore. We're in the Undermere. It doesn't mark where I'm at in the Undermere. But maybe it doesn't really matter. Let's go to Kendall. I sidestep the busy town of Kendall and head to Serpentine Woods to root around. The shrubs are overgrown and the foliage is thick and vibrant. It feels like the perfect place to find a hidden gem, but I look high and low and nothing stands out. All that promise and nothing to show for it. Damn. Well, no more will to explore. How do I put this away? Oh. I have neither the time nor the inclination. You can water your plants using the watering can. Will to explore. Okay. My dreams are becoming more vivid. I saw a woman, her face hidden behind a mask. Next to her, a terrifying black skeletal creature. It stood tall, its roving head scanning the landscape, and though it had no discernible face, I could sense a hint of an expression about its features. It seemed to be laughing. But not the joyous laughter of a child, a sickly, horrifying laughter that chilled me like the first breath of winter. I kind of, like, why would you think it would be a joyous laugh? These past weeks have been getting worse. I need sleep. Forest camphor. Okay, let's see. I'm learning what these are. Beautiful, rounded, dark blue cluster made of many smaller flowers. It's this one. Nice. Once I learned, we got it. We're good now. Butterdale. I should probably be adding labels to these plants. Oh my gosh, you're right. Often found growing in clumps on valley sides, Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. Okay. Let's... Can I do this? Forest... free. Purple. I don't know if the color really matters. You... Wait, no. Come back here. You were lemon dandy. Yeah. Where am? Oh, I was like, where are my labels? Here they are. Lemon dandy. Yeah, with the yellow. Perfect. And then St. John's poppy. The red. Yep. Let's do the pink. St. John's poppy. Wow, thanks Dame for reminding me that I had labels. Oh, we had the Will Do Explorer again, but we don't want to use it yet. Got any wandering blue? That always reminds me of, oh, what's his name? That old hermit inventor, the Wanderer. Anyway, the blue, if you've got it. I don't have any entry for wandering blue in my plant book yet. Simone mentioned something about it in her note. I should visit the library in Ambleside. Ambleside Library. The library here in Ambleside is one of my favorite haunts. Simone, the librarian, is always helpful and friendly and shares some of my passion for unusual plants. Today she's grinning ear to ear and can't wait to show me what she's found. Collect. Do I get 2? Or do I get to choose? Well, we want this one. I'm gonna make sure. So I'm gonna select the wandering blue. Okay, we do get both. Good. Nice. Let's close our map. Okay, so I should have the wandering blue now. Let's just see what it looks like. The gills on the underside of this mushroom. Oh. Woo. Wait, but I got another one too. Maybe this is not one. Do we have a, okay, there's another mushroom that we have out here. So I'm concerned that I'm going to hand her the wrong one. Let's just, Bishop's Parasol. Mushroom found in dark, damp places. Feeds on any light. Versus wandering blue. Fungus can move slowly in the dark. It's been known to cover several distances to several meters. The gills on the underside. That's the issue. Is like I can't see the underside. Wait, maybe this is where we can say it. Do the closer inspection. Not as spongy as most mushrooms. In fact, the undersides are somewhat sharp. Red warts protrude from the caps. Huh. Okay, what about you? Smells strongly as soured milk, bad enough to make my eyes water. Ew. There was one though. There was a mushroom that said it smelled bad, right? Quite hard and sharp. Okay, I think that's gonna be the warty one, but Butterdale? Yeah, okay. Butterdale is the nasty one, so this is the one that we need. Nice. Wandering blue. Let's make sure we label that, actually. Lady of the Summer. Nice. I'm gonna label this. We're gonna do this. Wandering blue. Good. Put our book away. We can do the Will to Explore, and then we can end the day. Let's go to the castle. Sizerg is an imposing place. I would love to wander through their gardens, but I will not be permitted entry without an invitation. I guess I basically just have to do stuff off of the letters. Oh. So I need to just base solely where I'm going off of what letters I have. Okay. Fine by me. Now we know. Let's close our shop and draw a new card. It started when she found something that she was not meant to find. A book, tucked away in a forgotten corner of the Ambleside Library. Row H, Third River. Do I get to keep that? Row H, Third River. Oh, okay, I do. Let's open up our drawer. Row H. Third. 1, 2, 3. Put that in clues. Northeast of Back Barrow, and then also this one. Northeast corner of the wood. I began my recovery on... This one's interesting too. Ghostforth. I wonder what happens if I go there. Ghostforth is a hateful town. What happens if I go? Will I get beaten up? I should not have come here. A darkness hangs over this town like an executioner's blade. I feel a rising dread in my chest. Oh, shoot. They took some of my plants. The dread has increased. Pet the cat. Okay. Hello. Isidore Burbage. Bring me a sample of Apis demyssus and be quick about it. That damn cat is setting off my allergies. Why are you in here? Shouldn't have an animal in a shop like this. Burbage is a rich man who inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many an Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power and few would challenge him to his face. Wait, what about you? Oh, you're the psychic. That's so silly. I'm like, Apis demyssus. I don't know if we actually have that or no. How do I get the will to explore? I better develop the will to explore. You can water your plants using the watering can. Oh, right here. So glad they taught me that earlier and I kind of forgot. Okay, we have the will to explore. I kind of think we're gonna need this. Northeast of Back Barrow. Northeast of Back Barrow. Okay, Back Barrow's right here. Northeast. Northeast. Because I assume it would be like, if it's northeast of Back Barrow, though it could be right here. I'm like, it depends, I guess, on how far away they want me to go. Grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast. Because I was kind of thinking we go like north and then east. But that puts me all the way up there to the stone circle. Whitbarrow could be a place for it. From the limestone crags of Whitbarrow Hill, I enjoy an expansive view of the surrounding countryside. I read that Whitbarrow's unique rock strata may have been formed thousands or even millions of years ago when this land was covered in ice. Well, that doesn't help me. I don't have that at all, right? No. Okay. Apis demyssus. Okay, let's put that away. Maybe we need this for the Apis demyssus. Well, guess we're watering our plants. Nice, chill day watering. We gotta get these little compass things. Thankfully, it doesn't take too long. Okay. Row H, third river. That could actually be the bottom side of the river too. I think it is the bottom side. Wait, let me put this back over here and then we'll pull it out now. Okay, row H is right in here. Third river. So 1 river, 2 river, 3 rivers. This is right. This is river. This is river. And this is the third river. Yeah, it's the River Urt, River Est, and the River Dudon. Can I select anywhere? Oh, I solved my first clue card. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from the matted hide and rotten flesh. Death for one provides life for many. Collect plant. New plant acquired. Okay, what plant are you though? I don't know what you are. Closer inspection. The dark blue petals are soft and feathery to the touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. You might be a poisonous plant. I don't know how I would know what you really are though. Use plant. Oh, God. Oh no. I have a growing fear deep within me. I cannot let it take hold. Whoops. Well, that's not the plant that man needed. Okay, so we need to keep watering then. I still don't know what plant that is, but it's not the plant that dude needs. So we probably do need to find one of the 2 plants, either the dangerous one. We probably need to find the dangerous plant, that little tiny piece of paper that's like up in the hills. Okay, will to explore again. Dangerous plant grows sparsely in the hills to the northeast of Back Barrow. So Back Barrow's right here. Hills to the northeast. We tried this. These are not hills. Could it be right there? Oh yeah, oh. I didn't realize I could. I guess the clue helped. I didn't realize I could just select kind of anywhere. And like anywhere could have stuff, even if it wasn't like marked with something. The weather changes fast out in the hills. What started as a gray morning has turned into bright sunshine. A good thing too, because it takes me several hours to find what I came for. By the time I'm done, the cloud is sweeping back over, a cloak of unwelcome shade. New plant acquired. What are you? Red fruits, long flat leaves. You want this? Nope. Oh! I think my day's over. I think my game's over. A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Good thing I'm here to piece it back together. Oh my gosh. Why is it so broken? What did I do to you? Wow. How did it get this bad? Does anything fit together in here? Oh, yeah. I said that and then instantly found at least one thing that fit together. Oh, this? Yeah. Yeah. No, not yet. Move that right there. Yeah. Wait, did that not? Oh no, it does. It does. Not yet. Nice. Nice. Oh, right there. That piece. Oh, this piece goes into there. And then whoa. Yeah, this goes right there. That connects right here. That connects right there. And then, oh my gosh, back from the brink, recover from rising dread. I feel relieved, my mind is whole again. Hint button at the right of the shop screen. It might be helpful if you get stuck. Oh, thank you. Day 2, Saturday. I broke her brain on day 2. But it's technically, I already took so much rising dread from that first, like, me just completely messing up. So it made sense. It made sense. We're fine. We're learning. We're learning. Okay. Yes, yes. You want the sample of the plant. Now I don't even 100% remember if that, I don't feel like that one was the plant then, right? Because I think I tried to give it to him and that wasn't the plant. If it was, I believe it would have done. Or maybe I need to go to the library once I grab it and then we can like investigate there. But let's read this last letter and just double check and see what this one says. Began my recovery. Began recovering in the woods south of the town, so down here. On the northeast corner of the wood, so right around here. I sat and stared at a bright flower and tears flowed down my face. Wood south of the town, so right in here. The wood has a calming effect on my mind. It does me good to escape into nature, away from the stench and clamor of Undermere. It is not long before I spy a bright flower among the trees. Okay, new plant acquired. Nice. Now, cool, we did this, which is good. Now I think, wait, let's, close inspection, single sweet smelling dark flower. Let's go ahead and water, and I do want to kind of see what happens if I take myself over to the library now that I have these things. Because I really don't know. Unless I can, like, unless I can use my magnifying glass to, like, zoom in. Or unless Apis demyssus is actually a scientific name, and I had that flower the entire time. Let's double check. Oh my gosh, it might be. Shoot. It is. Wait, but also it might not have had it. Or we might have totally had it, which is fine. Is it you? It looks like you. Leaves are coarse to the touch. It probably is. Yeah, I think it is. So, okay, so we did have that the entire time. Is that Gandhi root or candy root? I'm gonna say Gandhi root. Apis demyssus. I didn't even consider the fact that we have scientific names for everything. You're welcome. Collect the meat do. It's fine. We have the will to explore again, at least. Let's go explore somewhere. I want to go to the Daughter's Stone Circle. The circle of ancient rhyolite boulders has been a site of ritual importance for hundreds of years. A lone pillar of red sandstone stands off to one side. I guess I don't get anything from going there, but I was just curious. What are you? What happens if I pair these two together? Like, put you? Maybe I have to do it whenever I'm actually gonna explore. I'm like, we'll have to see. David Schaefer. Lake Undermere is looking fine in the sunshine today. Here's your mail. Nice. There's an old slate mine at Hard Knot that has some interesting looking fungi growing in it. Never seen anything like them before. They seem to have found a niche in the damp, dark tunnels left by the tramways. I thought you might be interested. Warmest regards, Amos Duncan. Okay. Instantly, I have forgotten what it was. Slate mine at Hard Knot. Okay, slate mine at Hard Knot. It's a hard knot life for us. Slate mine at Hard Knot. Knott. Double name location should be easier to find, you would think. Whoop. Am I blind? Where's Hard Knot? Let's just work our way up. Red Pike. Seafell Pike. Oh, found it. Hard Knot. Okay, what happens if I do this, though? Nothing. An iron gate rusted by years of abandonment sits across the entrance to the tram tunnel, but it may be rusted. It may be, but it won't budge. Locked. Oh, we need the the clavellum, the flower plant thing that has the like lock-picking leaves. It might be you, but let's double check. The lock-picking leaves. Heart-shaped leaves have earned this plant the nickname Lovelock. Not you. I was gonna say you don't really have heart-shaped leaves. Maybe it's not even like a flower, it's just a plant. You? You had the most heart-shaped leaves, but your flowers are what the like inspection is talking about. Wood smoke, scent. Hello? Oh. I can have this, but I don't, it doesn't mean that I have to have the plant yet. So I could have it as an entry. But just having it as an entry doesn't mean that I have the plant. These, the leaves are heart-shaped on that, but I question if that's it. Oh, it is! Okay, so that is the clavilium. Wish it would just auto-mark it. Okay, we got another one. Put that there. Labels on here. Clavilium. Nice. Ooh, we got 3 plants from that. The gate swings open slowly, complaining loudly on its rusty hinges. After a short exploration, the tunnel, I am rewarded. 3 plants. Ooh, mushrooms. We got a glowing mushroom thing too. Nice. Okay, next person. Oh. Reuben Ward. I'm headed to Grisdale Forest, investigating a possible murder there. Can't say I'm looking forward to it. The Sisterhood are a secretive lot, and they are not keen to talk to me. Their leader, the Arda, or whatever they call her, she's dead. My instinct is they're hiding something. I was hoping you might have some thoughts button that would help me win them over. Reuben, the investigator. Reuben works with the police on murder cases. He is a kind, good-humored man, but beneath the mask, he is deeply sad. His only child, a daughter, had seemed troubled for some time before running away from home several years ago. The victims whose stories he tries to uncover are all somebody's son, somebody's daughter. The search for answers drives him forward, piecing together the logic of life and death. I almost wonder if his child ran off to be a part of the Sisterhood. Thoughts button. That's a mushroom, right? The thoughts button mushroom. No. Considered by some to be represent a contract of friendship between strangers. Thick, shiny leaves grow in opposite pairs along the stems. This could be it. Could also be this. Small leaves, delicate flowers. Could also be this. Thoughts button. You know what? This actually feels the most buttony because of the shape. Try that. Hey, thoughts button. Collect. Got another plant. Okay. Let's mark this. Let's do a purple label. No, a red. Or pink. It's in my head I was like, oh, red, but it's not. But red because thoughts. Okay, we got the will to explore, but we've done our letters. Get the next person here. Victoria Gray. I was able to make out the whispered voices last night with the help of the St. John's poppy. Oh yeah, there's a medium using the room, illegally I might add, holding midnight seances for gullible grievers. Is there a plant you know of that I could give, that I could use to give them a scare and drive them away? I need my sleep. Harlequin blue. Let me see. I might just have the thing. One moment, please. When the blushy blue flower heads die, they release seeds with downy pappus which assist in wind dispersal. Once dried and hardened, the stems can be burned as incense. As they burn, they let out high-pitched shrieks, widely believed to be the spirits of dead souls trapped within the plant. Yeah, I think that'll work. Harlequin blue. That's pretty clever, honestly. I bet it's this one. Yeah, that seems like it. Nice. Harlequin blue. Let me go ahead and label that one. Harlequin blue. Next person. Bethany Coleman, are you from the sisterhood? You may have heard the rumors that our Arda is dead. May Ardakina or Ardunia bring her spirit peace. The nature of her death is unusual. The sisterhood does not often look to outside help, but this is beyond our knowledge. If you show my sisters this letter, they will allow you entry to the forest. To be assured of your discretion, we require that you use Mary's breath to bind yourself to secrecy. Mary's breath. Wide waxy leaves. This one? Yeah. Okay. Oh, that was not Mary's breath. Oh no. Whoopsies. Let's explore. No. What about you? What is this? Veined leaves have a waxy finish. It might be you. Nice. Mary's breath. Okay, collect our letter. Wait, I want to label them. I should just leave the labels out here too. Mary. Oh. Mary's breath. We have failed in our duty as protectors of the forest. Our secrets have been stolen and the Arda has been murdered. You will find us deep in Drysdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore, across from Torver. Please help us. Yours in hope, the sisterhood of Ardunia. Drysdale Forest. Okay, deep in Drysdale Forest, a mile from the lake shore. Okay, Drysdale Forest. There's the lake right here. Across from... Oh, and here's the lake. Across from Torver. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along the corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Lying on a table draped in silk is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but her open eyes are black. Her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as a raven's wing. Do you know what to do this? Asked my escort. I set to work. Seems like she was poisoned. Okay, we need wren. Mushroom? No. Long leaves. The long leaves of wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower. Okay, so a flowerless plant with long leaves. This one? Scratches. It has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. It is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death and sweet to those who have not. I bet that's that. Yeah. Plant identified. Okay, so that's what I thought though. She's probably poisoned, or she was poisoned. Seeing that all of like her mouth and hair and skin and just like, or her mouth and hair and eyes and everything turned black. I extract a sample of the Arda's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Thank you. New plants. Ooh. Pet the cat. Okay, next person. Isidore Burbage. I am I'm close to reporting you, half-wit. The last plant you gave me has made my skin itch furiously. Screw you. I'll have your little shop shut down and torn to the ground if you don't make this right. Can I choose? Wait. Can I choose Butterdale or Meekdew? What did each of these do? Butterdale has been used for centuries as a cure for all manner of skin rashes. Or Meekdew. Oh, I can choose. I can either cure his rashes or I can make his rashes worse. He expects people to do his bidding and is quick to anger. There are many of Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power and few would challenge him to his face. Inherited a fortune but never experienced the love of his parents. Don't mind me, sir. I will get you exactly what you need. Don't worry, you are in safe hands. I will get you exactly what you need. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets make this a sought-after decorative plant, although it is difficult to care for. It may be pleasant-looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare stem will result in painful sores. I mean, I didn't read anything suspicious out loud. I'm gonna get you exactly what you need right now, sir. My greatest apologies for your skin condition. Meekdew. If I have it. Turquoise flowers. Do I not have it? Or what is Butterdale? Just what does Butterdale look like? That shaped leaf. Dark green leaves. The flowers smell buttery to some people. Want to see if I have either of them. Yeah, okay, that's Butterdale. Well, we can go ahead and label you. Okay, we have an option, but... okay, we know we got the Butterdale. Oh, the other one I'm looking for, I think, is actually going to be one of those, like, clustery kind of things like that. Where it's like a bunch of little tiny flowers. Meekdew. Beautiful flowers made up of many smaller florets. Small leaves, delicate flowers. This is the Meekdew. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna do it. This dude seems like he needs to learn how to not be a dick. Sorry, sir, about your terrible rash. Here, have something else that will totally not give you another rash. It's totally gonna help your skin condition. Pet the cat in the day. I'm gonna get shut down. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. North of Hotshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. She might be saying that, but I'm gonna use that clue. Oops, excuse me. Oh. I would like to explore and try to find where this is. Okay, north of Hotshead. Hot. Okay, north of Hotshead. So it'll be in the E through A area. East of Lowick. So I guess I can go ahead and put you right here because we know it's gonna be somewhere up in here. East of Lowick. I guess they don't technically have to be choosing just things that are up in this area, because they could be, yeah, like they could choose something like this, like Lowick is here, and so we know east of Lowick is going to be over in this area. So we want to be somewhere like north and east, and then we want to be west of Rustland. Lowick is here and Rustland is here, so we're gonna be somewhere in this little area and south of the Crinkle Crags. It's gonna be right here. Nice. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken, seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing. A whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm and points. I follow his outstretched finger and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. Thank you, sir. Nice. Okay, put that back. Ready for the first customer? Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of... What is this? Something or other? I'm no green-eyed dreyer, that's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. Lady of Summer. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Don't worry, sir. I got you. You're a-okay, buddy. I can help you. Leaves curl round delightfully, which combine with an attractive flower and a hardy nature make this sought-after ornamental plant. Okay. Leaves that curl around. This is it. Got it. Lady of Summer. Let me go ahead and label that. We'll do, yeah, yellow is fine. Lady of Summer. Next person, please. David Schaefer. They're saying the art has been killed. I know that a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seemed to me the art always looked out for the less fortunate. I agree. They seem fine to me. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it. But if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm, should the weather turn against you. Great Gable. Hopefully when I choose to go there, They'll be like, oh, you're cold, but you're fine. Great Gable. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I'm still some distance from the summit. I am freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain unless... Use the brim lock. Okay. Put the map away. Brim lock. When conditions are just right, in the cold of winter, it produces small yellow flowers. Leaves are waxy and tough. I bet it's this one. Smooth, waxy leaves. It would make sense if it was that one because I'm making the assumption it's not going to produce flowers until it's out here. Brimlock. Yeah! Brimlock. Let's label you. Brimlock. Also, the stinky dye, I think we labeled the Butterdale. Bishop's Parasol. Oh wait, Seeping Nasty Stuffs. I think it was you. Maybe. What about this one? I think this one's probably the Bishop's Parasol. I'm gonna mark this guy as the Bishop's Parasol. Kind of want to see if I can go ahead and just kind of label everything generally. So let's see. Light blue flowers, rounded tufts. Rounded tufts of gentle lamb's wool characterize this plant. No. Light blue flowers. Okay, we'll pass on you. We've labeled those. Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities. I bet it's this one. I'm gonna go ahead and guess. Farmer's Worry, because it's so potent smelling. Can always change if we need to. Gilded Dendra. Do not drink the sap of the plant. The lips and veins will turn black as the blood. Succumb to Dendra's miasma, a sure and painful way to die. The poison is so potent that even touching the leaves of the plant can be painful. It's this one, right? Yeah. It's, yeah. Gilded Dendra. Gray Sandfire. Has a tough outer bark. Flame-like tendrils. Oh, give off a smoky scent. It's you, right? Yeah. Gray Sandfire. Gray Sandfire. Okay, we've gotten all of these. Mellow Glow is going to be one of the newer ones. This one. Mellow Glow. The most remarkable is that it can allow a person, yeah, that has to be it. Sharp thorns. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. There's one that I've looked at a couple times and it was like, wow, the leaves are so soft. Like it kept specifically telling me how nice and soft the leaves were or something. What about you? Long flat leaves. Small red berries. This one? Yeah, this is it. The finnet. Shimmerlung. Oh, it's a little funky dude right here. Letting off a near blinding grow. Yes, yeah, it has to be this one. Shimmerlung. Okay, what else do we need to mark? The Storian. Dark red fruit should not be ingested. They're highly poisonous. Cross section of the stem. It's gonna be this one, I think. Storian. Sunset mount trap. Type of fungus with domed caps. Oh. It's this one. Sunset mount trap. Stinky mount cap. Winter boar. Also known as blue aloe or blue winter after its cool blue-gray flowers. It's a hardy plant. Rubbery leaves make it effective insect repellent. Blue-gray flowers. Winter boar. What are you? Sweet rhubarb scent. What are you? Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Maybe. But like, I don't think your leaves are necessarily supposed to be stiff. Okay, we have questions then. Let's collect this. Nice. Oh, this actually could be it. New plant acquired. I think that actually was it. Winter boar. I believe we just got that. Yeah. Perfect. Don't mind if I do. Okay, can I just explore for fun? White Seer Cave. A thin crack runs down the rock, face widening as it nears the ground, just wide enough for a man to slip through. But there's a problem. A large boulder blocks the entrance, too heavy to move. Okay, we need Farmer's Worry, which I don't know if I don't think I was able to fully figure out which one's Farmer's Worry. Spongy mushroom with potent abilities, only safe to consume in small quantities. Grants great strength for short periods of time at the expense of severe fatigue once the effect is worn off. Okay. I think the one that smells strongly of soured milk is not what we're looking for. Smells rotten. Delicious. Let's just double check. Pop, 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 pop. Sunset Mount Trap. Let's make sure. Sunset Mount Tap. Oops. It's a type of fungus with domed caps. Sometimes called the Stinky Mount Cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits. It's often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. So I'm assuming that this is the sunset one then, because of how stinky it is. And how badly our character reacts to it. And then we know this other one is confirmed to be that mushroom. Now we don't have the confirmation on these two. And we need the farmer's worry. Can we get a hint? Hint, I'm not sure what to do. Maybe we leave. We can always come back. I don't think we have farmer's worry yet. I think maybe we still have to find it, is my thought. Norman Lee. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Did you give me farmer's worry? You seem pretty worried. Mushroom-like plant with red warts growing on it. You know what? Yeah, why not? It seems like this is farmer's worry. He seemed pretty worried. And I have no reason to believe this is not. There's literally no reason that I should think that that is not. Let's water these plants and try to go back to that little cave and see if it is farmer's worry. Because if it's not, knock on wood, or rising dread is okay. I think we'd be fine. Is that enough? Yeah. Okay. Will to explore. White Seer Cave. Farmer's worry. Oh! That is not farmer's worry. Just kidding. Okay. Not farmer's worry. Was there another mushroom? Bishop's parasol? Or is that the other one that has the little red warts? Oh no, this is just the one that has the nasty fluid stuff. Okay. Well, we'll handle some people then. Simone Green. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for the hours I spent digging out the information on those plants. I've been burning the midnight oil and could use some common trouse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Sedberg in the meantime. Collect. Okay, red pike. Slopes of red pike. Let's go to red pike. Red pike. Seafell pike, red pike. Enjoy a pleasant stroll up the fell. The going is easy, the weather is agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I'm after. Nice. Good. And what was this one called? So I can mark it. Common trouse. Yeah. Oop, not you. This. Common trouse. Just put it in purple. Verona green. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. you're gonna be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then. Let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Oh, don't look at me like you know what the little boys are like. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any Shimmerlund? I might not actually. Is one of these things, I forget, one of these things called Shimmerlund for fun? Because that is probably a thing too, right? I feel like sometimes there's stuff that's like, you can also look for it, but I feel like sometimes there's things that are called something different, like a common name or whatever. Like this one's like, it can be called Lovelock. See if we have one that could be called Shimmerlund. Or maybe like alters your voice to make you sound different or like silly, funny. Nothing yet. Shimmerlund. Oh, I do have Shimmerlund. Oh, here we go. I just had another page that I hadn't looked at. Yep, we got Shimmerlund. Use plant. My apologies. Shimmerlund. I felt like that seemed familiar. Ruth Douglas. There's a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. Something. Monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. Oh. We have a no. Why do I feel like it's that one though? Meat dew. Not monk brew, it's meat dew. I got you. And you're right, you shouldn't touch the leaves. I gave it to some guy earlier. Meat dew. Technically already identified that because I gave it to a man earlier. Because he complained. They gave me the option and I said, okay. Oh. Time passed, a year and then another. The book remained hidden but on a site. Did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, what she brooded over when she did her chores, what she pictured when she dreamed. But we can line that up with like the edge of some map. Day 4. Let's open up our little drawer. It's rainy outside. Let's check out the... Let's go explore. I'm gonna pull this out. Oh yeah. Hey, that man, I'm not wicked. that man deserved it, mister. What you gave me a rash. I need it to be fixed now. I'm like, I gave you perfectly fine medicine. You got a rash on your own accord. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a rest or a reset. Ooh, 2 plants. Ooh. I'm not wicked. That man's wicked. I just helped it. I just assisted him. What if it was opposite day? Little did he know it was opposite day. He just happened to walk in right when it was opposite day. And no one told him. And yeah, that's on him. Oh, there was a plant that needed the little, like, this thing. There was something that I needed to label that was like literally that. It was fluffy blue flower. Where is it? There was like, I don't remember what it was called, but I do remember when I read it, I was like, I don't think I have that. Oh, this one. It is that, right? Let's check. Oh yeah, 100% we just got that. The Agria. Nice. Okay. Pet the cat. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Reuben Ward. The thoughts button was no help, I'm afraid. The sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up in the Swineside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down? Oh, I do. Yeah, Finant. Oh, I already marked it. Nice. Colette. Oh, you're welcome, sir. I'm petting the cat again. Let's go explore. We can do there's a couple of different stone circles and castles. I know we don't always get stuff. Let's go to the Old Man. The striking views at the top of the so-called Old Man of Coniston will never fail to induce awe and wonder. Sadly, there are a few people with the leisure to explore its heady heights. Today, it's just me and the sheep. Okay. We just kind of like gain the will to explore as we work. Wait, who else do we have done here? Oh, I was wondering if we got her. So we have the psychic, the sister, the occult scholar, the investigator, the librarian, and the barrister, which I gave the itchy stuff. Morning, Verona Green handed me this for you. She seemed in a good mood today. Wait, Verona Green. The occult scholar. Okay. Nice. The will to explore. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on a recent trip to Gridesdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Don't mind if I do. We're in this forest all the time. Just northeast. It's right here. As soon as I step off the road, two members of the sisterhood step out and remind me this is their forest. I'm not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me I'm in the wrong place and move me along without offering any help. Oh, well. Just northeast of Rustland. Maybe I need it to go up one more. We can always try it again later. Let's get our next person in here. Faye Swift. Oh, good night, parents. Thank you for watching. I'm afraid the camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are as strong as ever. Good night. Good night, parents. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. I think I will be streaming this on Friday. I don't think I'm gonna finish it tonight by any means. I don't know what to do. The dreams feel like a warning that I do not understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some parts of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Oh. When burned, incense made from the woody stem can enhance psychic abilities, strengthening the clarity of visions and prophecies. Or we can give you candlewood. I kind of think we should strengthen it, though. Protecting against all manner of afflictions of the mind. Ugh, I kind of think I want to strengthen it. I know you say some parts you wants to stare down the abyss, but you're afraid. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand. A mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. It kind of sounds like she's frustrated, like she wants to understand. So let's give you the option to understand it. I feel like that's fair. We should start labeling some more of these. We're unlocking even more plants. I think we should. Okay. Yeah, we're pretty solid on that. Butterdale, I think I still feel pretty good on. Candlewood produces a red flower against... provides a shielding effect. Lawn stems grow among tall leaves. Is this it? Bright red flowers grow at the end of thin stems. This could be it. We'll go ahead and mark it as candlewood. Just feel like I should start getting a little head start on marking a couple more of these because we have so many. Gilded Dendra. I do believe I have this one marked. Great, yes. Ones that have ones that have check marks, we're good. Dark red fruits. Oh yeah, it's this one. Sunset Mounttrap should be that. Yeah. Winterborn, yeah, or Winterbore. Witch Fig. Ooh, probably one of the newer ones. Witch Fig. Which fig is it? A plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It's also well liked by butterflies. It's also a chance that we have it in our little guide down here. We don't have it yet. I don't necessarily see it yet. Worry less. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease the symptoms of anxiety. Okay, it's just the berries. The worry less. What are you? Red fruits. Long, flat leaves. Okay. Is this the shape of the flower? Cream-colored flowers, they smell wonderful. Blue flowers smell like rhubarb, a rather unpleasant scent. Okay. Maybe we don't have it yet. Let's get our next person. Margaret Elsbeth. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard about your shop and I said to Francis we must simply pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of a life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he'll be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Sizerd. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturalist such as yourself. Lord and Lady Elsbeth. Oh, you're cordially invited to Sizerd Castle. Well, all of a sudden I have the will to explore. Sizerd Castle. Okay, Sizard Castle. I am greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elsbeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next and this one too, she says. I'm quite excited by the time we make it to the library, and I don't have the time to make as thorough a study as I would like. Nevertheless, quite exhausted. Nevertheless, I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elsbeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. So 2 plants and a book entry. Fever Kiss. Ooh, this is the... Okay. That's the Fever Kiss. So I did have this one marked wrong. Okay, Fever Kiss is going to be that one. Yeah. And so instead, Storian? Dark red fruit. It's gonna be this, right? Yeah. So this will be Storian. Nice. Okay, next person. Philip Shaw. Mushroom. Red spores. Moves in the dark. That's all I got. Any ideas? Maybe. Bishop's Parasol? Let's see. Bishop's Parasol. Dark, damp places. Seems to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. Feeding on any light that gets close to it. Move in the dark, though. Let's check a few more. Do we have any other mushroom things unlocked? Sunset Mount Trap. No. Wandering Blue, move in the dark, known to cover distances up to several meters in a single night. Gills on the underside. Which one? Wandering Blue, it's this one then. Hi, Barney. Oh, Mr. Barney is coming to Snuggles. We got the Wandering Blue for that man. You're welcome, sir. Let's wait. Oh, let's try to do that one again. We have the will to explore. Let's try to do that one again. Drysdale Forest. Okay, recent trip to Drysdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. But I know if I go right here, it doesn't work. But technically, Rustland's right here. So let's try right here. For the moment I step off the road, I can't shake the feeling of being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda. Oh, the Arda's dead, says the leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Okay, Mellow Glow. I need a refresher to make sure that I've marked the right one. Among other uses for the plant, the most remarkable one is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticeable. Though not invisible, it is possible to become hidden from sight. Mellow Glow has sharp thorns that protect its predators. Protect it from its predators. I think it's this one, right? I believe it's this one. Yeah. Good. Mellow glow. With the help from the mellow glow, I walked right past the sisters, without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. Colette. Oh, and Colette. Nice. Thank you, thank you. They're saying Blackcomb is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. From Selena Scott. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up in Swinside. I've come for some stinking Mount Cap. Okay, everyone's the same still. Stinking Mount Cap. Sunset Mount Cap. Yes, it's gonna be that one. We're just gonna be confident. Oh yeah. Good. It has been confirmed. Let's go ahead and check out Hinchut. Fruits of the Hinchut can have startling effects. Wait, no. What's the fig one? Didn't I have like a weird fig thing or something? I have one that I think it might be that. Pinchhook, though. The tuberous bulb has an unusual structure, growing in bursts that give it a striped appearance when cut open. When the outer layer hardens and turns blue-green, it's ready to harvest. Okay, I don't think we have that one yet then. But let's make sure, because I know that I believe one of the new ones, this one, I think, is one that I was looking for earlier. Ooh, maybe not. Might be something else though. I'm gonna look at this. Bulb is quite firm and turquoise in color. The orange fruits have no noticeable odor. The witch fig. Oh, it is fig, but it's spelled differently. Leaves seem to have a mind of their own. Let's look at you. Small yellow berries. Similar leaves to the fever kiss plant, which it is often confused with. Fever kiss plant then is this one. Ooh. I think that's fever kiss. Is this witch fig? Let's mark it for now. Witch fig. Because fever kiss is red berries with that. So then the similar leaves would be that one. I think that might be okay. Pet the cat. Oh. Hello. Epistle. I was like, my cat IRL, very tolerant. Honestly, he's got 2 brain cells. One brain cell is for love and the other brain cell is for food. And then the cat in the game is also very just like chill. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Ooh, another clue. I bet we have the will to travel, to explore. Ooh, hey Alex, welcome in. welcome. We're gonna explore, but always put that in there. Then let's do the will to explore and let's try to do this clue. I'm still with the club, so I'm here. Oh, fair. I assumed that you were either at work or you were with your club right now because you were on YouTube and not Twitch. I'm generally planning to stream this until I think like 10:30. That's my rough thought right now. So that is like another 40-ish minutes. Cause this game's chill. I like it. It's pretty chill. It's been on my list to play for, I would say, almost a full year now. I bought it like not long before, or not long after Thanksgiving last year. So it's been on my like list to like officially play for a while. So I'm glad to play it now. You know me, we gotta switch up the game. As much as I was enjoying oh my gosh. As much as I was enjoying the other game, Inscription, and we like unlocked the real version of Inscription, I was thinking about it. I was like, I cannot pick up Inscription again right now. I gotta have a break before I get back into Inscription and then just keep doing card battles in there. I'm like, we gotta play some more games. I can't get stuck on Inscription for weeks. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. So, right here. She buried her husband 3 miles to the east where the Everheart grows. But it is here, right? The abbey. And then northwest. So the Edremont Castle, and then she buried her husband 3 miles to the east. So 1, 2, 3, where the Everheart grows. A dead tree, yep, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Collect. Ooh, those are pretty. New plant acquired. Pet the cat. Let's put our map away. Come in. Faye Swift. What have you done to me? See the woman in the jade mask everywhere. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Arduinia's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. The psychic. Oh, sorry, Faye. She came to she came to strange horticulture seeking relief from her nightmares. Yeah, I didn't give her that. Well, she came seeking for relief, but then she also said that she felt like her dreams were a warning that she couldn't understand. They felt like a mosaic to color that refused to come into focus. So I gave her a plant that would help them come to focus. But apparently she wants something to clear her brain a little bit. Worry Less is an aptly named plant. Inhaling the smell of the flower. Oh yeah, I don't think I've marked something. The Worry Less. Not yet, at least. Bum, bum, bum. Inhaling the smell of the flowers is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. I didn't feel like I had one yet that was like, oh yeah, that's 100%. Oh, what is this? Huh. A drawing. Leaves seem to have a mind of their own. It's not you. We'll look at the new ones. Pink flowers. Rather unpleasant scent. Probably not that. Maybe this? They smell wonderful, but it doesn't have that same shape. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. What about you? Sweet scent, like cherry, strawberry dipped in honey. Once again, it doesn't have the right shape. This one, it doesn't necessarily mention a scent for either of those. What about you? Single flower smells pleasant. I wish we had a color associated for this one. Like it told me what color I should be looking for. No noticeable odor, so probably not. Flowers are soft purple with a sweet scent. Hint. Worry less. I'm sure I have some of that around here. Okay. So what you're... Oh, no, that's the meat too. So what you're telling me is that I do have it somewhere in front of me. Leaves are coarse to the touch. I also, not all of these have been 100% confirmed. So I could have marked something wrong. Yeah, no, that's the poisonous flower. Ooh, yeah, so the game is, like, basic gist of it is that we are playing as a, I would say a botanist, but not really. We own a flower shop. We're like an herbologist. We own a flower shop, and we are trying to help out the neighbors and like the town and stuff, so people come to the shop and they make requests or they tell us about whatever problem they're going through, and then we try to match them up with something that we have that can help solve whatever issue that they're telling us about, and all of that happens while we're also like exploring the world and trying to find more stuff within the world. And I'm really curious about this. But yeah, we're trying to like explore the world and find more secrets out about it. And also there's like some little faction wars that are happening. The faction battles are like nothing too crazy, but there is some stuff going on around in like the general area where our person lives. Wait, whoa. Oh yeah, we don't want to give her that then. This is this. Cabalia. This is why every so often I need to pause helping these people and just spend some time trying to match up the plants with the names, even if it's not exactly right, because some of them are like very obviously something else. Okay, Butterdale. We know Cabalia is the other one. A rare plant to find peace in the afterlife. I mean, that could help for less worrying, but that's not what she's looking for. Candlewood. Yeah, we got that one. We got the common trowse. Yeah, we have that. We got that. So right now it's like I have all these plants that I've been collecting throughout the world, and so this lady's come in and she's like, she's requesting this flower called the worry less, or this plant. And so I don't have all my flowers marked, and not all of these have been like proven to be the correct one. So I need to go through and I'm essentially trying to match up like generally what I'm seeing here to some degree with like the description and stuff, and I can check it in the closer inspection area. So I'm trying to get a somewhat of an idea of what each of these plants might be by trying to match them up with the description and like the photo and stuff. Worry less is interesting. And then if I get it wrong, my character will start like increasing her rising dread, and if her dread bar fills up, she goes crazy and we lose our progress for that day, and I have to repair her mind, and then once her mind is repaired, then we restart that day. I think it's gonna be this one. Let's try this one for worry less. Oh my god, we did it. Oh, thank you. I based it solely off the shape of the leaf and the line on it. Okay, so we got another journal entry. I just based off that. So let's go ahead and write worry less. So we know that that one is correct. And then we unlocked another flower. We got the hop heart. Firm leaves grow up the stems, leading to blue flowers. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Yeah, it's this one. We won't get a confirmation until we actually have to give the plant to someone. And then it'll give us either a confirmation or it'll tell us what we were wrong. But I believe that that is the hop heart. This, kind of interested in seeing what happens here. I have the will to explore. Let's go. This guy. I'm like, should I be overlapping this flower drawing or whatever onto something in here? Trying to see, like, if I lean back, is there like a general darker part of the map or something where it seems like it needs to overlap? I don't necessarily see anything. What if can I? Huh. I don't actually know what any of these little guys do, really. Not entirely sure, at least. I'm also kind of curious too. I'm like, it counts as a letter, but I'm like, does this also count as something that I could like add into here? As another drawing for one of these pages? I don't know. I'm like, do I have a page that's very clearly feeling like it's missing a drawing? No, I guess not. Oh wait, we'll leave that out. Put this away and put that away. Go ahead and bring to the next person. Simone Green. I met a strange man on the road to Sedberg not 2 days ago. Stranger, still he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what. So I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. Said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. Said he was looking for the Winster Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? Oh yeah, I did. I almost forgot about that. Because I found it the day that you requested it, and then you never came back. Yeah, common Trouse. Got you. And you gave me the note, so I can now go explore and find that dude. Man wanted to meet you. Headed west from Sedberg. Sedberg. Okay. Head it west, possibly near to the source of the River Winster. Okay, River Tell, River Spirit, River Loon. River Urt. Est. Okay, River Winster. Heading west from Sedberg. Possibly near to the source of the River Winster. This is the source. Is here. Head it west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the river. Nothing here. Oh, okay. Probably have to search for that dude a little bit then. I assume we did go kind of far. Conrad Stanway. I am not long for this world, and I've decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with the rare and beautiful Caballia, like a Dreyer huntsman with their Dranthium-covered tombs. I just marked that flower. I believe it's this one. Yeah. Oh, don't mind me, sir. I'm just a professional here. I do get paid to do this. The Eyebright. A plant that only grows in the warmer climates, where they call it Loth after a long dead king. It could be that one. Actually, have I given Mellow Glow to someone? Because this one could also be. Oh no, I have. Okay, so that's definitely Mellow Glow then. Oh, unknown. You're one of the sisters. Your reputation is growing, horticulturalist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. I do believe I have hop heart. I think I just marked it. Oh, I sure did just mark it because I am the person to come to. When you're looking for tough to find flowers, you would be correct. Sorry, it just takes me a second to go through all of my plants. This one. Oh, thank you. I'm just so good. Copper Caledonian. Red patches that are often seen growing on it are in fact a type of fungus themselves and not a part of the plant. This plant has a rejuvenation effect, but most who have tried to benefit from its properties have come to realize that it is a curse, not a blessing. Though you may appear younger, you will quickly become more frail and brittle. Oh! Copper Caledonian. I know which one this is. It's this one. This dude, the dude that dropped that one off was so scarred from it. Something like that. That's roughly how you spell it. Copper Caledonian. Let's try to look for the guy that wants to speak to us. Possibly near the source of the river. If he's just going west, though, then let's just put him right here. Nothing here. Okay. Well, great. Next person. Verona's back. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation at the Swineside Stone Circle. Unique expertise? Ha! He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I'll bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. always comes in useful. Got you. Nice. Nice. Doing a good job. Jacobsworth. People tend to be drawn to the unusual flowers of the Jacobsworth. Oh, but it's the leaves. It's this one. It's said that they'll point the way towards any person you wish to locate. It's this one, Jacobsworth, because it was like the leaves have a mind of their own when I checked it. Okay. Next person, Isidore Burbridge. This is the man that I screwed over. I intentionally gave him some stuff to give him skin lesions because he's a dick. I'm on my way to the mayor's office to file an official request that your business license be revoked. You will practice your witchcraft on the residents of Undermere no longer. Well, do you have anything to say for yourself? We can give him Storian or Hinchuk. Okay. Oh, wait, I believe this one's poison. I could just take this man out. A Hinchuk. Ooh, Hinchuk will cause memory loss. Even a small dose can result in short-term memory loss, but larger amounts can cause severe amnesia. If I gave him this one, he did get severe amnesia. It's just a matter of, you know, if I have it or not. And then Storian. Dark red fruits should not be ingested under any circumstances, as they are highly poisonous, resulting in insanity and then death. A cross-section of the stem resulting in insanity and then death is crazy. I don't think I have Hinchuk. I do not believe that I have Hinchuk. It's a tuberous bulb growing in burst that give it a striped appearance when cut open. It grows in burst and it's a tuberous bulb. Maybe this? Actually, it could probably be this. I bet this is actually a Hinchuk. I kind of think we just commit to the bit and we give this man the Storian. We see if we get in trouble. Oh, extreme consequences. We just got the Steam achievement for killing him. Oh my god. Well, we're risking it. I don't know. Royal Gentia. Okay, we got that. Sometimes called Everheart, the pink flowers of the Royal Gentia are made up of two large kidney-shaped petals. One of the few known ways to release the bind of Swift Snare is to apply a paste created from the sap of the Royal Gentia. Okay, Royal Gentia, I know is this one. So yeah, I took that man out. I mean, in his little bio thing, it does say there are many in Undermere who would be glad to see the back of him, but with wealth comes power, and few would challenge him to his face. I think I killed him. Whoopsies. Whoopsie daisy. Let's hunt for this man again. Headed west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the river Winster. Right here? Why did I come here? Okay, nope. We could try one more time. I just need to water some plants. Watch my character get arrested the next day. Hey, I didn't give that man that plant. He totally ate that plant against my will. It wasn't me who gave him that. He did it against my will on his own. He broke into my shop at night, that asshole. I would have never given him a plant that would do that. I'm not a monster. Okay, we'll do explore. Try this one more time until we start the next day. Okay, west from Sedberg. Sedberg, west is this way. To the source of the river Winster. There are more important things I could be doing back to the shop. Welp. Okay, Indy. Not long after the girl left home, her father wept, but he was so caught up in his own grief that he let her go and did not look for her. Day 6, Wednesday. Old man of... Okay, we'll find that man to put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. Let's explore. I wonder if he's crossing all of these other rivers and stuff too, though. Or if he's like stopping right here. Why did I come here? Apparently I don't know why you came there either. I don't know. Okay. Oh, Malcolm Hodges. Good morning. Looking into the disappearance of Isidore Burbage. Disappearance? I didn't kill him. He's just gone. Maybe this time he went too far. I could count on one hand the list of people who don't hate his guts. That a witness says he came in here yesterday evening. You don't mind if I take a look around? I don't think I have his body. He left, right? Unless he died instantly. And then I would have his body. Eleanor Bramer. The insects made the salt marshes uninhabitable. People stay away and not much grows there, but I know where to find an unusual plant. I've drawn you a map in case you decide it's worth your time. Thank you. Nice. Okay. This is probably the like bottom part of one of these. It might be... Oh, wait. Is it this area right here? Because that's definitely like ocean. And then this is like the separation right in here. And then it would be something like this-ish. So right in here. The air is thick with flying, biting insects. An unbearable plague. I fight against it for mere moments before I'm overwhelmed. If only I had some blue winter to keep them at bay. Winter boar. Okay, winter boar. What? Wait, I know what you are. It's this one. Got it. Got it, got it. The blue winter saves my skin, but the swirling mass of insects is so thick in places that it's hard to see. At length, I come across what I came for and hurry away. Okay, I don't think we have that plant, but we can get this one. New plant. Ooh. Oh. We might have that one in our book. There was one that we got in our book. And it was one that had colorful... It was colorful, thorns. Eyebright. Wait. A plant that only grows to the south in warmer climates. Where they call it loath. I was up here though. But maybe because... But I didn't technically get it there. But no, I did. What? We're just gonna go ahead and mark it as eyebright. We're just gonna make sure. We're just gonna mark it as eyebright for now. We can always change it. Eyebright. Hey, kitty. Oh, we're about to have the will to explore again. We not... Oh, no, we did that. Okay, I was like, did we not do that? No, we did. We did. The old man of Coniston. Oh, Coniston. 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 Sometimes reading is more challenging than anything. Especially because they chose that like slightly old font style for the map. So my eyes need a little bit more time to like parse the letters. Old man of Coniston looks down across the lake. If I could find the Lake Coniston. Maybe. Coniston water. Okay, Coniston water. Well, oh, the old man. The old man of Coniston's right there. Looks down across the lake with blind eyes. His mind, so he's looking out this way. His mind wanders with the current, floating gently southwards towards the fork. So, right here. Yeah. The heavens open up as I reach the fork. I take a moment to pause and listen to the sound of water on water. I'm soaked through, but my spirits are high as I return home. I'm not empty-handed. 2 new plants today. Ooh, pretty purple plants. I like them. I like the pretty purple plants. Okay, this one can be archived. This one, we still don't have that. And I still also don't know about this yet. It's like this is just so clearly something that should be inside of this book or something. I think. Maybe it covers up an incorrect drawing. I don't know. I'll put it back down here. Oh, Malcolm Hodges. Well, I couldn't find anything, but do let me know if you remember anything unusual. Okay. Nope, nothing unusual. Hey, kitty. Bethany Coleman. Thank you for your help and discretion earlier. The sisterhood is grateful, but the news that Arda was poisoned with gilded dendra has everyone worried. The temporary acting Arda is panicking. I probably shouldn't be telling you this, but one of the sisters has gone missing. A runaway called Thea that we took in a few years ago. We're trying to find her, and Sister Charlotte remembered that the Jacob's Worth plant is said to help locate people. Wait, I wonder if Thea is Thea this dude's daughter? His only child, a daughter, has seemed troubled at some time before running away from home. I bet that's his kid that's gone missing or something. I could see it. I could see it. Why not? Here you go. Nice. Plant identified. Solomon's Scepter. Okay, we don't have that one yet, I don't think. With the will to explore. Head west. There's meet him right here. Nothing here. Okay. Great. Great, great, great. Next person, Arthur Cook. Hey, Arthur. It's my wife's birthday. I want to get her something special. There's a plant that she used to love as a child, but she hasn't been able to find in any years. It's sort of bulb-like, has a strong smell to it, but strong in a good way. Oh, and the flower is more like lots of little flowers. Is it this one? Does that one smell good? Bulb-like, strong smell. No. Bulb-like, lemon dandy? No, off-putting smell. Nope. Smells like nothing. Pungent, but not unpleasant. Okay, well, let's try that. What's your name? Forest Camphor. Strong smelling bulb, has a powerful sporific effect. It might be this. Oh, nice, it is. Cat lover, pet hellebore 13 times. Ennis Alifor, this is just Edgar Allan Poe. We've had our eye on you for some time now. Join us. Praise the Dendru. Collect. Did I killed someone? What is this? I represent a group called Seeds of Redemption. Your expertise will be very useful to us, and we have much to offer in return. Let us know we can count on you by leaving a single St. John's poppy flower outside the Sadgill Church before Friday. Do not make the mistake of ignoring us. Praise the Dendru. I'm gonna do it. But also, do not make the mistake of ignoring us. They're like... It would be very useful for you to join us. Do not make the mistake of not doing it. I'm like, so I don't have a choice. Sadgill. The church isn't hard to find in the small hamlet of Sadgill. This must be the place. St. John's poppy. Right here. Nice. We did it. I'm joining their group. I don't really know what your cult or something. Verona Green. I have returned from Swineside. I must admit, I was hoping for more to go on, but there were certainly signs of a ritual having been performed at the Stone Circle. And the poor victim, well, the less I said about him, the better. Reuben had it right, though. Grisly. I have the beginnings of a theory, but I'd like to run some tests on a sample of the Gildan Dendra. Okay. Oh, he is a cultist. A man who claims to represent the group known as the Seeds of Redemption. He grew up in a nearby Gosforth, but it is rumored that he spent some time living in Rydal Cave. It's not clear what happened in the intervening years, but by the time he came to Undermere, he had dedicated his life to the one he calls the Woken Dendru. Honestly, the fact that he looks like Edgar Allan Poe instantly has me sold. I'm down. I will join. If I'm joining their group, the Dendru, there's a Gilded Dendra somewhere that we're thinking poisoned the lady. I'm thinking that the group I'm signing up to join is the one that's poisoning people. I'll think the group I'm signing up to join is the one that's actively working against the people I've been helping. Gilded Dendra. I think I've bat stabbed myself. Gilded Dendra. Nice. Good. Collect my book entry. Maiden Sorrow. Pet the kitty. Try to find the guy. What if I just store it here? Sedberg is one of the many towns in the vicinity that's made its wealth from the wool trade. Indeed, as I explore its streets, I see a farmer shepherding his flock to the monthly market. I had hoped to find a plant to add to my collection there, but there is nothing that catches my eye. Okay. I want to make sure that I didn't just need to go right there. That I wasn't accidentally making it harder for myself, but I was not. Anne Wood. My aunt died 2 weeks ago and I've inherited her house. I've been sifting through her possessions and last night I found something unusual. What was it? In a forgotten corridor of the attic, I found a coffin. More unusual still, it was bound by strong vines, so strong that I cannot cut through them. I immediately thought of your shop. You know about plants, right? Yep. This feels like a bad idea. It could be a vampire or something. Royal Gentia. Elderfinium. End day. And we'll get through one more day. Before she left, she returned to her hiding place and carefully retrieved the book. Her excitement building as she did. She couldn't articulate what was so alluring to her about the book, but by now it had become an obsession. Day 7, Thursday. Let's do the will to explore. What if he went here? Went west and then down? 2 butterflies dance and flutter, seemingly guiding me towards the step of an odd little tower. I nosy up to the window and peer inside, but it looks to have long been abandoned a long time ago. I knock once for good measure, but only dust remains. I know. I wanted a hint for that letter. What is this, too? Like, there's nothing I can do on that. Whoa. Wait. Can I make them all the upside down flower? Cool. I can interact with these? I honestly hadn't really even noticed that. Just gonna leave it like that. Maybe at the end of the day, having them all set to that is something. I was able to strip away the swift snare's vines and lift the lid with more than a little trepidation, I'll admit. To my relief, but also disappointment, the coffin contained nothing but dust. At least, that's what I thought at first. But when I looked closer, I discovered a golden amulet embedded into the gray ash. On the back of the amulet, it is an inscription that says, "With Solomon's scepter I awake." Solomon's scepter, that's a plant, right? This is a bad idea, lady. You're about to wake up a vampire or something. But yeah, no worries. I'll hand it to you. Solomon's scepter. Okay. Let me give you a plant that's totally not a terrible idea. That you're totally not about to go wake up a vampire with. The flowers of the plant are commonly used in witchcraft and other satanic practices. Love that for you. Many sweet-smelling small flowers grow along the stem. Ma'am, this is a horrible idea. You would think that you would know this. No. Yeah, it's this one. Of course, it's alluring. Solomon's scepter. Let's go ahead and mark it. Solomon's scepter. We'll mark it with red or pink, whatever. Okay. Let's see about this. 5 miles south of the tallest but one. It grows in peace, the midday sun. Tallest but one. Okay, tallest but one. So the tallest mountain but one. This mountain's really tall. Is this the tallest one? Giving it just a really quick glance over, I think this is the tallest. So this will be the tallest but one, I think, because Seafell Pike is the tallest. So then 5 miles south. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. The forest here is lush and vibrant. The bird song feels enchanting like the tallest sirens. Nestled in the undergrowth, under the shade of a birch tree, a plant grows. I was hoping, because I had the stuff behind here, that it would just like magically work now. No. Collect the plant. Ooh. New plant. Nets person. David Schaefer. What's my mail? Heard a shepherd got killed by some wild beast up near the Swineside Stone Circle. They say it slaughtered half his flock as well. People around here don't seem to be too bothered, but it's got them panicked down Fotsfield Way. Kentmere Eye. All of a sudden, I want to go to Kentmere Eye. Kentmere. Kentmere. I descend into a pleasant valley where the village of Kentmere is situated. On my way, I pass the Brockstone or Badger Rock, which has always been popular with local children who challenge each other to scramble up its craggy sides. I make a beeline to the village church, St. Cuthbert's, which is sheltered by an ancient yew tree. There are many plants to admire amongst the headstones and tombs, but sadly nothing extraordinary for me to find today. Okay, we'll have to try again for the clue later then. Well, this is getting interesting. I was able to confirm that it was indeed a gilded dendra that was used at Swineside ritual site. That's a worrying sign. It's a plant that's used in several of the darker incantations, and it can't be a coincidence that the very same plant was used to poison the Arda. There must be a connection between this other murder and the sisterhood. I need some mental clarity to think it through some more. Some maiden sorrow would help a lot. I don't know if I've actually marked maiden sorrow. Ooh. Thorns along the stem. Flowers of the plant droop mournfully, although it's the thorns along its stem that are thought to lend its name. Okay. Drooping flowers. No, that one's confirmed. Trying to separate these out a little bit because we're getting a little bit crowded. Makes it just hard to see everything that we have to choose from. Okay. No, soft leaves. And if this plant. So we need a plant that has soft leaves. Droopy flowers, soft leaves. Oh, it's this one. Maiden Sorrow. That's the thorns. Collect. Okay. Maidens. Maiden Sorrow. Nice. Let's go exploring. Kentmere Eye. Kentmere. We have Kentmere. We have the River Kentmere. Kentmere Eye. Okay, let's think about this in like a different way. We got Kentmere right here. And we have the River Kentmere. The Kentmere Eye. It'd be nice if there was like a Kentmere Tower. I'd be like, yeah, that's the Kentmere Eye. There's this Daughter Stone Circle, the Tarncrad, and the Sad Gill. Let's go to the Tarncrad. Reach the top of the crag and double quick time. Below me, the tarn glistens and shimmers in the sunlight, entice me with its deep blue hue. All around me, the fells ripple in the distance. After searching high and low for anything of significance, I decide enough is enough and head back. Okay, well, not the Kentmere Eye. Reuben Ward. Looks like I'm gonna have to make a trip to Blackcomb. Verona noticed something at the swine site that had me pondering. A piece of slate with a symbol drawn on its back. Can't think of anywhere else around there where you get a slate from. That and Bradley Miller keeps insisting that he saw something at the Blackcomb. But then again, Bradley Miller does claim that fairies stole his wheelbarrow. If I'm gonna spend a night out in the hills, I want to take some Eyebright with me. Wouldn't want anyone sneaking up on me in the dark. Eyebright. Did I already mark Eyebright? Oh, yes. I believe it's this one. Nice. Collect. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Next person. Forest Vare. Ooh, you have cool eyes. Does it ever stop raining in Undermere? You have a reputation in town for knowing about unusual plants. I need some gray sandfire. Nobody around here seems to know what I'm talking about, but I hope I'm in the right place now. You are. Wait, I didn't check your bio. I'll look at it in a sec. Let me collect my entry. Who are you? The hunter. Forest is one of the Dreyer, a group that builds a tolerance to the harmful effects of geranthium from childhood so that they can harness the plant's potent mind-enhancing abilities. It comes at a price. They will die if they stop taking it. Rumors that an ancient evil has arisen where were too much for Forest to resist. Dreyer means hunter in the old tongue. He has traveled a long way to kill it. Interesting. I want to explore... I think we go to Sadgill. As I approach the small hamlet of Sadgill, the clouds thicken and the skies darken, an echoing a sudden pensiveness that washes over me. A crow lands on the wall ahead, its beady black eyes fixed on me as if to warn me of an impending danger. I push on in, searching of strange plants, but find nothing. Should have listened to the crow. Let's see if this magically does something now that I have all those set, and let's end the day. See if anything is different when we start. At first, she felt free, but it wasn't long before the reality of her situation began to take its toll. She stole food when she was hungry and slept in makeshift shelters, not knowing where she was going, not caring. Eventually, she made her way up to Grisdale Forest. Is this the story of the sisters? Or the sisterhood? Okay, reset. So maybe if I get it right, it would... Huh. If I get it right, it might... all magically work immediately. As far as I can tell, there's only one of these. I don't know. Because on the outside, we have that shape. And obviously we have that right there. Do I need to do it with this right here? I don't know if this changes anything. Oh, I just figured out the clue though. Wait, I just got the clue. Will to explore. We need the Kethermere, or the Kentmere, not the Kethermere. The Kentmere Eye. Kentmere is right here. Kentmere Eye is going to be right here. From Kentmere, I followed the bearing of the eye and ended up in the small forest north of Kendal. The woods are thick with briar and brambles, but amongst the tangled undergrowth, a type of flower is flourishing. Nice. Find a briar disc location. Nice, nice. Good. Okay, we can archive that. Let's get our first person in. Innes Aylford, you were wise to pledge your support to the seeds of redemption. Together we are stronger. Now that the Dendru has awoken, the redemption is upon us. It is a glorious time. Our deeds will be remembered for 1,000 years. Those of us that have put our faith in the woken Dendru will be saved, but we must act swiftly. We'll be in touch soon. Okay. Okay, Edgar Allan Poe. Unknown. My mind is clouded, dark. I see it, and it sees me. All of me. Elder Finium is the answer. It must be. I will not forget those who helped me, horticulturalist. I got you. Oh, Elder Finium. Oh, large blue flower with an odd protrusion. Is it that one? Petals of this flower can be brewed to create an antidote. To that. Oh, that's nice. It has an intoxicating scent. Is it that one or is it something else? Let's see. I kind of feel like it is this one. Oh. I need to be more careful. That wasn't Elder Finium. I must be better prepared next time. My apologies. No. Okay. Yep, you're right. I need to be better prepared. That was not Elder Finium. That is completely on me. My deepest apologies. Tried to take you out. But also I was not intentionally doing it, so 100% my fault. Intoxicating scent, similar to Solomon's scepter. What does Solomon's scepter smell like? Many sweet smelling small flowers. It just... Oh, is it this one though? Elder Finium. It has an intoxicating scent, similar to Solomon's scepter. The scent is alluring. Okay, we need a alluring scent. Okay, that's an unpleasant scent. Dark blue flowers smell sweet like rhubarb. Not necessarily alluring, but sweet scent. Unpleasant. Yeah. Literally not looking for the unpleasant scent. Yeah, that's the rhubarb one. Just put you right there. Do I have this one? Hint. I need to look back through my letters. I'm sure I remember seeing something to lead me to a new map location and perhaps a new plant too. So I don't have this one. So I need to find out where this freaking dude is. Oh, or maybe this. Lowick to... Okay. I'm glad to know I just don't have that. So I was like, I am not finding a flower that has that alluring scent. Lowick to... whatever head. Ilgul head. Okay. Ilgul head, Lowick. Fotsfield to Kringlecrag. Okay, so I think it's gonna be like up and down like this, and then Fotsfield to Kringlecrag. Fotsfield right here. Kringlecrag right here. Okay, Fotsfield to Kringlecrag. And then Lowick to Inglehead. Fotsfield to Kringlecrag. Lowick to Inglehead. Torvair? Torvair is a pleasant town to spend a quiet afternoon in. No. Okay, water plants. Oh, hello. Hello, Alex. Over on Twitch. Okay. We need to find one of these destinations. Lowick to Ildilhead. Lowick is right here. Ildilhead is right here. Oh yeah, we have so many plants right now. Lowick to Ildilhead, and then Fotsfield to Kringlecrag. Okay, Lowick to Ildilhead. If I was to go to there. I wish there was like an actual direct path, but there's not. Fotsfield to Kringlecrag. Or I would go up this way. Fotsfield that way. Lowick that way. That one? Oh, no. Okay. I also head it west from Sedberg, possibly near to the source of the river Winster. We gotta water our plants so we can get the will to travel. Yeah, here's all the other plants that I have. We'll water these over here. Witch fig. And I don't know, the rhubarb one. Bennett. Nice. Okay, will to travel. Let's try this one again then. Man, want it to meet you. Head it west from Sedberg. So this is Sedberg. West is this way. Possibly near to the source of the river Winster. This is the river Winster. The source would be right here. So he's going to be going this way. but then near the source. So then I'm like, did he stop here? Did he go? I don't know. I feel like I've already looked at all these possibilities too. I'm like, did he go this way? No. What if I look this one up for a second? Because I'm like very confused. West from, I see to see, head it west from Sedberg. Make it make sense to me, please. Make it make sense. The spot that it has selected for the one that it would be. I feel like I've already chosen. Okay. I feel like I've already chosen that spot, but that's fine. Cool. Let's water our plants to speed it up, and then let's finally go meet this man at a spot that I could have sworn I've already selected before. I guess I've gotten really close, but I don't think I would have selected it again because I thought I already selected it once. Okay. Wait, it is this, right? Yeah, I've already selected that. I thought I already selected that. The hermit's camp is easy to find, nestled between two boulders above the spring. The cooled remains of a fire ringed by stones is the only immediate sign that anyone was here. I call out, but there's no reply. The hermit is not here. The more thorough the search of campsite yields something interesting. Tucked off on one side, I discover some broken pieces of wood arranged on the floor. Down to over 3. Okay, we go down to over 3. Oh, so we were at here. So we go down to over 3. The camp at the Winster Spring has led me to another camp of sorts where I'm greeted by an eccentric man. Oh, yes, yes. Ho, ho, ho. The man says, you must take this. Take it, take it. At his insistence, I received the looking glass that he thrust into my hand. He placed an envelope delicately on top. Ho ho, it's no use to me anymore. Ho ho, no use. Don't forget the red, the red, the red, the red, the red. Ho ho. Ebony. I am sure that he is quite mad. Item and letter. It is said that the red ebony plant has the property of uncovering that which is hidden or secret. I have perfected a device designed to use extract from the plante in concert with a viewing window in order to permit the user to see magics otherwise invisible to the naked eye. Okay. Can I use it on here? Can I use it on this? I don't, what? The red ebony plant. I guess I need... The red ebony plant. It's not that one, right? It is red. The eyebright. Oh, red ebony. Oh, this plant is said to red ebony is extremely rare and not well studied. Blood has been spilled over the plant, which is where the red part of the name has come from. The large flower is in fat blue. Is this the red ebony? Nice. Hidden text. Activate the viewing distance. Ooh. Wait, what happens if I change these now? Oh, nothing. Is there one that it changes colors though if I change it? I'm curious. Oh, nope. Okay. If we... Wait, does this have anything else on it? No. Whoa! Tomb of the Hunter. Okay, anything else? Elder Finium grows here. The Great Oak. Well, we need Elder Finium. You're saying it grows right there. Whoever wrote on my map has been very helpful. I would never have thought to come out to this desolate place in search of a plant life, but a quick search yields exciting results. Nice. Thank you. We have anything written in here? I assume not. No. Elder Finium. Thank you. Pet the cat. And then what were you? You're the red ebony. Yeah, let's go ahead and mark you. Red ebony. Okay. I'm gonna stop playing this game in just a little. I would like to... Do we have any hidden messages in here? I would like to try to see about getting the last of these little like letter and clue things, or the clue done. We'll see. Oh yeah. But I could do something else. Let's go to the Great Oak. Huge tree stands before me, impossibly tall and wide, bigger than I could ever have imagined any living thing to be. Its upper branches graze the sky. Oh, Grace Enright. My mom was into horticulture. I found this among other things. Golden light. That's a plant, right? I'm not sure what long meg could mean, though. Is that another plant? Anyway, I thought you should have it just in case it's any help. She loved this shop. Golden light. Start long meg. S3E2. Still need to do this one. Lodwick, whoa. Lowick Hollow. Fotsfield to Kringelkrag. Let's do Lowick to Gillhead, Fotsfield to Kringelkrag. What if it's like right here? Nope. Fine. Water or plants? Okay. Nice. Let's do our newest little thing, golden light. Start it long meg. S3E2. Long meg will be the thing that I'm gonna be a little bit confused about. Minus the fact that like South 3, East 2 is pretty easy. It's the long meg that is a little bit odd. Lowwood. Great Gable. Sedberg. Actually, is there a plant that has like a nickname or something? Or like a funny little scientific name? Relation to long meg? We're learning. Or we're trying to, at least. Not seeing anything that's super obviously standing out just yet. Not yet, at least. But we're still looking. Amaryllis. No. Okay. Oh. Whoa. Okay, let's go back one sec. You need to go back into here, and you go back into here, and then you go back into here, and now let me explore. Okay. Golden Light. Start at Long Med. Arnside, Edmore. I wonder if I have anything in the stuff that I've been archiving. Let me go back. Let me look through the archive. No. Nope. Start at Long Med. Golden Light. Could it be the sun? But then I would still need a starting point. Start at Long Med. Which doesn't fully tell me. Making sure there's nothing that I've missed. It's like super obvious that I've missed it or whatever. You know. Okay, let's look one more time. Archive, no, go away. I don't know about that then. Okay, I'll put that away. Fine, then let's try this one more time. We gotta go Lowit to Ildhead. So if I'm kind of drawing a line from those with my hand, and then Crinkle Cred, Fotsfield to Crinkle Cred, Lowit to Ildilhead, Crinkle Cred, Fotsfield to Crinkle Cred, kind of like in there, maybe like this. Oh my god, we did it. Oh, the magpie sees me before I see it. I do not know how long it has been watching me, but I can tell that it is interested in my movements. A strange sensation creeps over me and I feel an urge to leave this place, but not before collecting a plant for further study, one for sorrow. Turning to leave, I see another magpie, another plant I've never seen before. 2 for joy. Ooh. Nice. Okay, put that away and put this away. And on that note, progress is saved automatically. Main menu. Okay. Exit. Okay. Cool. On that note, I am gonna call it a night because it is now 11:11. Make a wish, everybody who is watching this. Even if you're not watching this at 11:11, make a wish anyways. Okay, I made a wish really fast. But yeah, I made a wish so fast. I was like, just in my head, like how quick can I think of a wish? My hair is crazy. I need to get my conditioner into my bathroom because I've been using my backup conditioner and I think it's just been drying extra funky. Like, what is this piece doing? It's not doing anything that it should be. But yeah, I'm gonna call it a night because I need to go to bed. I got work tomorrow and then I got D&D after work tomorrow with coworkers and stuff. We're gonna end we're ending our first one shot, and then I am trying to come up with fun ideas for my next one shot D&D characters and whatnot. And yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream here. Also, I gotta throw my comforter into the dryer. So I'll probably be awake for like another hour-ish, but I want to end it here so I can run around and do a couple of things around my house before I go to bed. But yeah, I'm excited. It's been really fun to learn to play D&D. Whoa. I have half of the Steam achievements for this game. Because I murdered that one guy in this game, I murdered Burbage instead of like solving his skin condition. I said, I'm just gonna commit to the bit and just take that man out. Only 10% of people have actually done that. We'll see if that actually comes back and bites me in the butt later. But that was the dude that was like, that was the one that was like, there's a lot of people that want to do this. Like, you don't have to, but there's a lot of people that want to take this man out. But, like, usually they're not brave enough to do so. And I said, what if I just did? Like, what is this? I was curious. I was like, what is this game gonna do if I do that? And they sent the constable around, and the constable checked my place. His body wasn't there. He took the plant home with him and consumed it or whatever at home. So I assume he would have died at home or whatever happened. Like, it didn't happen on my property. So they didn't find anything there. So there's no evidence necessarily. For all they know, he went out to the woods and he foraged that on his own. But yeah, I do have the extreme consequences achievement, and it's only 10% of players have gotten one, as opposed to like there are 96% like achieved ones and stuff. I got 10% achievement on that. Only 48% of players have actually pet the cat 13 times. That's horrible. People should be petting the cat more often. But yeah, we have half of the achievements. We're gonna stream the rest of this on Friday. I feel pretty good about where we're at in the game. And also, I liked it. Well, I feel like it matches because like occult and stuff, so it makes sense, I guess, too. That they chose a 13%, or they chose 13 pettings because it's like lucky number 13, and it's the black cat. But yeah, we're gonna stream the rest of this game on Friday. And then I also did see September of this year, they did release a sequel to this game called Strange Antiquities. So we won't necessarily buy it and play it right away, But in the future, maybe next year, if we do wind up liking Strange Horticulture, I will go ahead and like wish list Strange Antiquities. And when it goes on sale, oh, nice, nice, that'll be good. I will go ahead and wishlist Strange Antiquities, and if we wind up liking this game, then when Strange Antiquities goes on sale, probably for the Christmas Steam sale, I would assume, or even the Black Friday one, I'll grab it and maybe I'll play it next year. Yeah, or I'll play it in December, who knows. But if we like this, then I feel like the Strange Antiquities game could be kind of fun. Seeing that they have one, and this one has been cool. The puzzles are not like that hard to challenge. I know, isn't it crazy? I feel like this year has gone by so fast. Also, shout out to this game. The Strange Antiquities game has a orange cat as your cat, and then this one that we're playing, Strange Horticulture, has a black cat. So they really are hitting the nail on the head with cats that match up with my cats pretty well. That's very nice. It's interesting. There are out of all the achievements, I can see 5 more. Like there are 5 that are visible to me that I can see. There's one that I'm just not gonna get because it's complete a full playthrough without using the hint button, which I have not done now. So we will not 100% this game. And then there's also 4 achievements that are not revealed. So that'll be interesting too. Because we'll see what those are probably on Friday. But yeah. I thank you for stopping in, Alex, and for everyone else who stopped in and said hi, my parents and everyone included. I do thank you all. I am gonna go ahead and end the stream here, so I'm gonna get my comforter into the dryer and get that going so I can go to sleep by like midnight-ish. And yeah, I will chat with you on Friday. I should be up and streaming this on Friday, and we should see the end of this game, and it'll be good. And yeah, I hope you had a good day, and I hope everyone has a good Thursday. If you are watching the VOD and it is not Thursday tomorrow, or it was Thursday, or whatever day you're watching it, I hope you have a great day the day you watched it, the day you are watching it, or the day after. Yeah. Also, I might eventually clip this stream. I took a little break from clipping streams because life has just been stressful. Oh, I like clipping streams. I sometimes wish I just like had someone that did it for me. Wow, my hair is annoying me right now, but I'm just trying not to look at it too much. And it's just like being weird. It's like wanting to just like be awkwardly forward and flat, which is very odd. But yeah. Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm just gonna end the stream here. I've made my hair real big. I'm gonna end the stream here. Oh my gosh, I will be back live on Friday. And I'll probably start the stream if there's anything like crazy or cool that happens at the end of our D&D campaign. I'll probably start our D&D one-shot, or two-shot, I guess, because we've played it in a 2-part session. Then I will probably start the stream filling you guys in about, I don't know, cool stuff that happened then. But yeah, I will see you on Friday. If I don't see you on Friday, you'll see me in a VOD, or you will see me next week streaming. So good night, everybody. Thank you for stopping in. Have a great rest of your week. If I don't see you on Friday, and have a great Thursday if I do see you Friday. Goodbye.